G'day, mate. Welcome. It's been a while, I know. Missed you so much. Fridays. Flemish Fridays? No, live stream Fridays. What are we doing today? We're doing a bunch of stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff ready. You won't be doing it too long of a stream. Also, I'm feeling rusty as heck because I haven't streamed in months. But yeah, we're back and you're getting a first glimpse at my new office, which looks not as it will be, like it's not finalized yet. Before we begin, I'm using new software, I'm using a new setup to stream. I've, as per usual, haven't had the opportunity to test that properly. By the way, I'm seeing all your names in the chat. I legit have missed hanging out. This is great. Welcome back. It's good to have you all. But is it sounding all right and is it looking all right is my question. I have a monitor on the screen here. I've got a monitor on the screen there. And there's like a slight delay, but nothing too bad. I don't know if the audio is delayed. I don't know if I'm too loud or not. But yeah, let me know if it's all sounding good. Oh, what a t-shirt I've got there. Sounds great. Thank you, Enrique. Leg check. Venkatesh knows what's up. Caroline with the super chat. Oh my god, that's been a while. Thank you so much. That is very much appreciated. You know what? I'm going to cheers to that. Trigger warning for people that don't like booze. Click to Caroline. Claps in the chat. Coming in hot, loud and clear. It's the only way, isn't it? So yeah, what's happening today? A lot's happening today. I've shot and edited 5 videos for the Ultimate Time-lapse course, which we'll talk about later. I've prepped some GoPro footage to review that I found out yesterday I shot with a massive error in it, so we can talk about fuck-ups farther down in your career than you would like them to be, but they're still part of it and they're learning opportunities, right? So we'll talk about that. We can talk about the new house. We can talk about, the new office. I'll try and show you around a bit. I can't really show you much because it's just a square room, really. I've got some sound panels coming and stuff, so it's going to look like a proper streaming room. Hello, Sydney. Welcome. Good to have. What's the time in Sydney? It's pretty late, no? On a Friday. Everyone's in lockdown there. Everyone's got nothing to do, though, so that's good. What else is happening? I got to pack clothes. I still want to hit the gym later, so I won't be going too deep on the cans, because tomorrow we're going to Spain, to Menorca, which is a little island next to Mallorca. And then we have a double 30th birthday celebration in Ibiza, which should be pretty fun. Hey Matthew, how are you, mate? New office tour, yeah. It's it's pretty messy right now, but pretty much I've got the exact same setup as I had before with the moving desk, which we can still do. I've got so many lights set up and stuff. But yeah, the acoustics will get better, the view will get better. It's blazing hot in here as per usual. The sun is shining. We've got a beautiful south-facing Cloud Palace 2.0. In case you've missed it, we've moved flats, which is why my office looks different, which is why I'm in a different spot. We had to move because our flat was going to turn into a build site, which it has now. It's been absolutely horrendous. We moved right on time. Our neighbors WhatsApp group chat is full of people moving out and selling their stuff, and it's quite the drama. It's quite bad over there. And we're in a new building back in Shoreditch in East London, and it's just fantastic here. We've got views still. We've got 2 roofs. We've got a cinema. We've got a gym that I haven't been able to go to because it hasn't been open yet. But that's opening on Monday, right on time for me to be in Spain. Anyways, as I mentioned at the start, I'm using new streaming software, which hopefully will help with lag and skip frames and playback and stuff. This also means that stuff's going to go wrong, as per usual. But let's see. Let's see what I'm seeing here. I can open this up. I can minimize that. Let's see how... Oh, that doesn't work. Look, I got mini-me. Lag check. Boom. That's all nice. But that is useful for when we switch to screen scenes. Like this. I can... Oops. Wrong button. I can turn myself off and on. Can I? Everything's lagging. Everything's broken already. Beautiful. Why isn't that? Anyways, that's fine. Overlays. Show overlays window. How do I turn that off? Doesn't matter too much. This is what we need. But to play back all the clips of the GoPro, all that stuff, I've got some moving house content and some great cloudy time lapses. I will load them into, as we did last time. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to try and load them in like that. And then I have an overlay. Yes, it works. How good. This is the new view, or like part of the new view. And the new view is great. And before we move into that, let me just catch up on the chat. Let's see who's around. So we've got Italy in the house. We've got Canada. We've got Switzerland. Richie's from Sydney. G'day, mate. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Mexico. I think you got Ireland as well. Ireland. Lag check. Bit echoey. Yeah, that's the problem with this place. It's echoey as heck, but we'll get there. I'm getting some kit shipped in. Arrives in a day now. All good, all good, all good. Claps in the chat. Love that. Good stuff. Is there a problem if you convert RAW to DNG? I don't know. I never do that. Knowledge. I just work with RAW files. We'll do a technical Q&A, time-lapse Q&A stream at some point in the future. Today's stream will just be reviewing footage. And what else do I have? Reviewing more footage. Talking about my time-lapse course, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, I've got a really fun video coming out on Tuesday where I shot over 120 days long. Every day I shot construction sites handheld with a long lens for my flat. And I made a video about how to do that, how to stabilize it and what it looks like. And we'll talk about that because you can see the seasons change and everything. And it's really, really fun. I'm super excited about it. So here's to Friday. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's well and healthy. And if you're in a lockdown, I feel for you. We've all been there. Stay strong. And let's look at some time-lapse footage, shall we? God, it's good to be back. Okay, how do we do this? Open up a file. Drag that in here. Is that the one? Okay, so first video I've got for you is me cleaning up the old office. RIP, Cloud Palace 1.0. Look at that. That's a lot. That's the desk that ruined my back in the day. Yo, Mark you. So yeah, this desk setup is the same as, I feel like I should be pointing. This desk setup is the same as I've got right now with the mat and everything. But you see that cupboard was full, rammed full of kit. So now I'm gonna switch to another video. By the way, might be in for a fun surprise because as per usual, I haven't checked any of these clips. So there might be some embarrassing stuff in there. RIP Cloud Palace. That was our old living room getting filled up with boxes. And you see the shadow of the GoPro that's mounted on the window here. I actually can't see my, I guess I can point like this and drag myself around. That's the shadow of the GoPro in the window. And yeah, that's the old flat. Our current flat's slightly bigger, I think. It's got one bathroom less though, which is annoying. And the bedroom's smaller. But the build of the new build is just insane. So yeah, we put all our plants in boxes, moved stuff around, and just packed up. And moving house is never fun, but I think we made it work. I think we did all right. Next clip is while we were packing, this beautiful storm came by. Look at that. Anyone else, by the way, anyone else super happy that the stream's back? It's only back for this week because I'll be in Spain next week. But after that, I want to do another one, and then I'll probably be in Belgium for like 2 weeks. But I'm gonna try and we're gonna try and get back on the regular schedule. But look at this clip! Oh my goodness, just beautiful clouds. I feel like this was the sky's way of like a nice send-off, right? Look at that, shot on a GoPro, mounted on the balcony rail. That's part of the building that you see on the right there. But just look at this structure. We can pause it now. By the way, any lags, any skip frames, any delays? So far, I feel like this new software is doing all right. Also, I want to quickly check. Does this look better? I feel like this is more sexy of a stream. Thoughts? Let's go. Yeah, this looks nice. I still have that colored light here, which is good. Hello, Ruben. How are you? Yeah, I've missed the Friday streams too. Anyways, back to that clip. Resume last video. God, this streaming software is so much better. So I was using OBS when we had all the issues, and now I'm using Ecamm Live, ECAMM, which is a subscription model, which is smart from the developers. So so I'm paying a monthly fee to use this thing, but it's so much better. It seems to work much better than OBS, which is free. But yeah, I mean, I can't really get over this storm and how that looked. I wonder if I shot that on another camera. I feel like I haven't edited this yet. I must have this clip surely on another camera as well. It's fantastic. Such turbulent clouds. Beautiful fluid moves. Can we be friends? We are friends, mate. We're in the chat having a ball. Real life friends? Who knows? Who knows? Hello from Kuala Lumpur. Hello back to you from East London. We're just reviewing some time-lapse clips now. If you're joining in just recently, I'm having a little London beer, Camden House Lager, and yeah, we're looking at... I just literally cannot get over that clip. That was so nice. Anyways, enough of those. Sunbeams are fantastic, right? How good. I'm trying to not disconnect my camera there. All right, next clip. Choose file. Is that still playing? That keeps playing as I go through it. That's fantastic. What else we got? More packing. I feel like this is a different day. Is it annoying for you guys that I'm looking the wrong way? I'm looking out of the screen. Should I mirror myself somehow? Should I just put myself here on the TV? That makes more sense. Editing pics while watching someone edit is the best. How are you doing, mate? How's chat? Chat's great, in my opinion. I find this chat community, this stream community, absolutely wonderful. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, currently I'm not editing yet. I do have some stuff to edit that we can do as well. Let me actually add that to my list. By the way, I'm not going to stream too long, as I said at the start. Maybe 2 hours max in LRC, because your boy is busy. Got to pack for a 2-week trip or like a 10-day trip. Want to hit the gym before we're off. And look at that, just from that to that. Oop, lost frame. To that. How sad. It's still there. We had it cleaned now, end of lease clean, and it's good to go. But yeah, scaffolding's going up. Not ideal. Thank you, Caroline, for dropping by. Much appreciate you. Much appreciate the no. Jesse Kaufman, member for 12 months. Has it been that long? Claps in the chat for Jesse. I did not know. Have I had channel memberships for that long? That's incredible. That must be one of the oldest members then. 1 year. Honestly, I'm blown away. Cloud claps in the chat. Channel members and actually only channel members here get access to these very special clappy boys. That's great. What a celebration. What a Friday. Can I do anything with that? Hide user on this channel. Bye. No. Do I use an Instago 2? I don't even know what that is. Should we look that up? Later. Someone look up what an Instago 2 is. Anyways, next clip. Matty Joe's in the house. Pete Jobson in the hizzy. Alright, this is the new flat. Us moving in, all those boxes. What a beautiful space, beautiful kitchen. We have so much storage space. It's crazy. Like, we found out 2 full cupboards that we hadn't filled. We didn't realize they were empty. They're just sitting there. There's a helpful chap in the time lapse. Are you in this, Pete? Pete, help me out. Where is he? That's me sitting down having a beer. When everyone else is busy. Trying to find Pete. I think he'd left by then, maybe. Wait, was that you? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Bye, Caroline. Instago 2 is Insta360 new camera. Okay. Nice. Oh, the tiny one. I didn't realize they had a new one. That's cool. I've always wanted to try those. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to it. Anyways, this is our new living room. Very nice. I wonder if I can just drag clips on that menu here. Probably not. This is me setting up the new office. So we're currently streaming exactly here, as you see it. Bit of work goes into that. I wonder if I can play this back slowly. Probably not. The cable management on this desk is ridiculous. I put in so much time and effort and it's still ugly as hell. But yeah, that's the new setup. I've got more stuff on that desk now, the camera and like another light and this and that. Quite a bit going on there. Let's let that loop around again and catch up on the chat. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Seeing an entire row of just red member badges in the chat. That is so cool. Thank you all for the support. You are so much appreciated. Anyways, this clip's pretty boring. On to the next one. It's more desk setting up. The little trolley, my gear trolley. That is what you see behind me right there. The move wasn't too bad, all things considered. It's a good opportunity to get rid of stuff. And I love seeing shadows or light creep across. Do you guys know I love time-lapse? Can I make this bigger? Woo! I can. Good streaming software. Whoa. Such a stupid joke. I love it. Anyways, yeah. That's the setup. This panel here, the LED panel in the middle, is now on the right with the red gel on it, and it gives us that glow behind me. 7 is the next clip. This would have been the first time lapse recorded from the Cloud Palace. Also, I know something's been like bugging me. I know what it is. I've been reviewing the clips on this screen, whereas usually I look at them on this screen, which means the direction of me looking and the position of this circle can go back to the original one. I can just drag this because we're using that interface to stream. So, lag check. This works. Just the chat is now on the side. That's fine. How good. I'm a bit large now. I'm a bit largish. So this is the view from the new balcony. We immediately had some nice billowy boys. Freaking sweet. Actually, I'm shooting through glass here, as you can see at the top. That's the only downside. You can't see my pointer anymore, right? You can't see my cursor. Or can you? Can I enable that somehow? Mate, this streaming software is really cool. Don't even know half the things I can do here. What's that? I don't want to push any buttons because I'll just ruin it. But I've got a chat pop up as well. I can see how many likes this stream's got. I've got 13 likes, yet we have 30 viewers. Everybody like this stream, please. Got the window open so you can hear the train and the sirens. NVIDIA key features, not yet. I do want to get a green screen maybe, but I also just want to keep stuff minimal. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, this software is mental. I'm going to minimize that chat and keep this one open. 6 extra likes on the stream. How good. Yeah, fellas, everyone, how good is this time lapse? Just nice clouds. Lucas Smith, hello. I was on the roof yesterday with Pete Jobson. I gave him a little tour of the building, and I realized I can look. If you see to the right of the cluster, to the right of those trees, there's a clear line of sight all the way to the 9 Elms construction zone, which is massive. Like 9 Elms is far away, but we've got a clear line of sight somehow. New York City in the house. How's it going? Welcome. If you're new here, we just like clouds. That's what we do. We look at clouds, we appreciate them. We look at the sky, we talk about stuff. I'm going to show you my new video, or like excerpts from my new video, where I shot some handheld content. New clip. This is from the balcony. You can actually just see the edge of the roof. It's got an overhanging roof, which I thought initially was going to be bad for me, but it actually shields the cameras from wind and rain a little bit, which is not bad. This, as per usual, these long shots are shot on GoPro. The GoPro Hero 9 Black or whatever. Lovely camera, best GoPro ever. And I just plug it in to the power with a little port on the side. I shoot these normally. I shoot these in night lapse mode, but I made a mistake the other day. This was shooting, for 2 days and 2 nights in a row. and I accidentally set it to time-lapse mode and not night-lapse mode. So all of the dark scenes, all of the night sky scenes are too dark because I changed my setting. And that's just a lesson learned, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. Jesse Coffin says, I think I'm going to make my first demo reel. Do people still make those? Are they worth doing? On my list, not this list, another list here, I have to do, make a hype reel, as I call it, because I'm going to pitch some ideas to venues and people in this area to be like, hey, I'm back in town. I need some commercial work. I haven't had commercial work in a minute, in ages. And I just want to blow some minds. So yeah, make a demo reel, make a 30-second cut or a 20-second cut of like your best stuff. Just cram it full of wowza clips. Nothing boring, all right? Nothing boring. Maybe that's a challenge we can do. Maybe that's a fun challenge, a demo reel challenge. Hype reel. Andres Timelapse, hello. Hello to you. And Creepy's channel says, if there was one time-lapse you haven't done yet, what would something be you'd like to time-lapse? I would love to time-lapse the northern lights. I've shot some time-lapses of the southern lights, the Aurora Borealis. But the northern lights are where it's at, I think. Love to do that. These clouds are nice. Some like real nice streaky long boys through there. And I saw something at the end. It's a shame the scrubbing through the video clips isn't as smooth. But yeah, these high altitude clouds, you see the speed difference in the low ones and the high ones, the wispy ones. That's always interesting, how the wispy ones move as well. Nice how the sun is just out of frame. 24 thumbs up on this video. It doesn't show me the thumbs down, which is good. I assume there's no thumbs down, come on. Anywho's, on to the next clip. Same settings. Just faster clouds, more wind, more movement. You can see on a wide angle, even though it's the linear view, it distorts all the buildings on the side, which is tricky. But here we see, how many layers of clouds do you see? 3 layers. We've got the low one, we've got the medium one, we've got the high one. And we got some storm coming through. Hello. My God, how good's that? You just saw my arm to the left as well. Because I was setting up the other shot, and here we go, rain. That's a lot of rain coming in. Look at that. I think this was the second day or something. And I was like, yes. Good start. Bit bigger. Yeah, let's go back to the start, because that's definitely the most interesting thing. So yeah, you see like quite a lot of movement, a lot of cloud, a lot of energy. Just feel it. And then I think, yeah, here it's all coming in. We only moved 1 kilometer from where we were. Look at that. That is so cool. So yeah, I shot that in high res as well, and we'll talk about how I color graded it using the presets that are part of the Ultimate Time-Lapse course. But yeah, so we moved in pretty much the same area. It's only 1 kilometer west of where we were, so it's only just a little bit further from the pool, but nothing too bad. How's the sound? Am I coming through all right? Pete Jobson says, perfect entertainment whilst I pack down the home studio. How good. And yes, when you get clouds and stuff interacting with structures, it's really cool, especially when there's a layer of air coming or wind and buildings push it up, and then yeah, you see that interact, which is good. Kevin says, hey Matthew, currently living in East London too, but looking for a new place. Any recommendations? We had the most difficult time finding a good place, because one of our criteria was a view, because otherwise I couldn't stream. There's a great sky coming in now as well. But buildings with views usually have the same cladding issue as our old building had, so it took us ages to find this. It's very expensive to live here, but when we saw it, we fell in love with it. We just like, yep, we'll figure out how to do it. But yeah, it's a tricky time to move because the pandemic is over, or at least that's what people act like here. And so many people are returning to the city or returning to London. So there were a lot of vacancies for places to live in, but they're all getting filled up now because everyone's coming back to the city to be part of the you know, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I am just looking at how those buildings interact with the clouds. So it's tricky. I mean, just, you know, Zoopla and Rightmove are 2 apps and websites where you can look for flats. we're back in Shoreditch area. I like Shoreditch as an area. It's very loud at night, but there's always something going on. There's lots of events. There's lots of fun stuff around here. Lots of good coffee as well. But yeah, it's tricky. London real estate market is really messed up, just like Sydney, just like New York and many other places, I assume. Richie, the penny board, no stacks yet. Knock on wood. I have not stacked it on there yet, so I'm very, very happy with that. Sorry about that. All right, audio. All right. Jose Morales, hey man, how are you? I'm doing well. I love this. Virtual hangs with everyone. Cheers. All right, next clip, boys. What are we at? 7.9, so clip 80. I'm really enjoying this new software. It makes me so happy. It takes away a lot of stress that I had with OBS where it was just not good. So I think this is the start of the long shot. So I set up a 48-hour time lapse. Not intended to be 48, but I was just like, these clouds are magnificent. As you can see, they're absolutely stunning how they're rolling in the sky and billowing. Billowy boys. And so I set up the GoPro, plugged in the cable, made sure the frame was all right. And then I made a mistake. I didn't double check my settings. I was set to time-lapse mode, but to have a smooth transition at sunset and sunrise, you want to set it to night-lapse mode, which is a different mode. It uses a different algorithm for day to night shots or night to days. So doing that meant that all the night shots, as soon as sunset happens, look at this sky, that is just stunning. As soon as sunset happens, the footage goes dark. So we'll skip through the night stuff. I mean, maybe we'll see some things. We might see some planes and stuff. There's so many more planes in the sky, by the way. Very, very noticeable from like 2 months ago even. But yeah, I realized that last night, 48 hours after I started, that I messed up my settings. So half the footage would be unusable. Yeah. I love that y'all are noticing that the city is affecting the clouds. And that really is. And it makes sense, right? It's a mass of air moving through and then it hits a wall, a big, turbulent section, and that pushes stuff up and that affects clouds indeed. Even like hot air rising from buildings, that's another thing that can influence the sky up above. Very cool. Here in Virginia on the east coast of the US, we had 8 offers before one accepted a year ago. Wow. 8 offers is mental. Well done though, Larry. Props to you. Wow, look at this sky coming together. So cool. You can see that haziness as well. Like when the clouds change, it's like a haziness in the sky. Very good. Yeah, London's a good city. There's a saying, I don't know who said it, but like, you can never get tired of London because it's the city that's got it all or something. And honestly, it's got history, it's got culture, it's got travel connections, it's got food. I mean, no disrespect to London, but Asian food here is subpar compared to Australia. There's some tuner car outside being very loud. Look at these different layers of clouds, everyone. Got some nice rays shooting through as well. But yeah, we got that extreme high altitude cloud and then low altitude and even lower. And then shadows from those high ones are hitting the lower clouds, giving you this really trippy, wavy effect. How bloody good. GoPro 9, this one. What a great sequence. Perfect for the live stream. Perfect to be back in action. I think I bumped the camera there or something. So I'm not using OBS. This is Ecamm Live, E-C-A-M-M. It's a paid software and it runs better. OBS wasn't running well and there's too many uncertainties because it's open source. It has, there's pros and cons. The pro of this paid software is that it just works. It just works a little bit better. I still need to get used to it and I need to build a control panel for it, but we're getting there. That's another thing. The control panel, like the external app, is paid as well on a subscription, which is a bit cheeky, if you ask me, but makes sense from a business point of view. Next 180 clip. All right, that's the same clip. So this is going into golden hour soon. As you can see, the sun's far more to the right, but a wonderful light and shadows hitting those clouds. So you can see that ripple across the sky. Very, very nice indeed. I don't know if the GoPro 10 is coming soon. It should, because I did the launch, like, it was part of the launch video for the 9 ages ago. Wow, look at the structure. Dappled light, dappled clouds. How good. I remember seeing this. I was like, I can't wait to watch this time lapse. And bloody here we are. How good. Oh, I can favorite comments. Interesting. Does that do anything in the... No. Oh my god. Add to broadcast? Oh shit! How fucking cool is this software? Have you tried the Insta360 1-inch for time-lapse? I just received mine, so I hope to test this weekend. I have that camera, the 1R with the Leica, but I borrowed it to a friend. Tom Carroll from Aspect Science has it. Here we see where I messed up. The footage goes dark, dark. Dark, dark indeed. So now we got to fast forward to sunrise. Because I think in time-lapse mode, I have certain settings on there. Ah, who said that? You talking about yourself? Fast forward through this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Todd to give me the camera back because I don't think he's done much with it. Okay, next clip. I guess we can stop the loop playback. What, your message didn't come up? It did come up. I just deleted it really quickly. I can manually select them, by the way. Wait, can I add more? Oh no, just the one. Why does a GoPro have a subheading of hero? Is there a non-hero GoPro action cam? Yes, but I don't know the specifics. Wasn't there the little square ones? Was that a hero? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because GoPro Max isn't a hero, I think, are the action cams, but they're all kind of action cams. The 360 cameras are the different, are non-hero models, I guess. I don't know. 6180. So now we're looking at the next clip. Wait. No, that's the one we just looked at. I wish I can have a 26180, 36180. Starts in the dark. Okay. Yeah, the 360 cam by GoPro is the is this bad boy. They've got a few actually. They had the Fusion first. Session was the little one. Thanks, Richie. This is the GoPro Max, which I use for my Malta video, which we can also review. I made some videos since I stopped streaming. Not that I intended to stop streaming. Life just got busy. This is the... that's the GoPro Max, which has the built-in mount. Fellas, how's the quality on this? Honestly, I'm loving this stream setup. For size reference, this is the Hero 9, this is the Max, 2 lenses, 2 sensors, great stabilization algorithm, blah blah blah, you know the drill. Waterproof as well, so I just jump in the water with it. But underwater performance is it's not great. The way light refracts, not good. Hello Henry, how are you? Back to this clip. I love the Max. It's a really good camera. They've really improved over the Fusion. Hero Session? Oh, I don't know. It's all too confusing. Moving on. To time-lapse with, I prefer the Hero 9 because it's better, I think. But I haven't, because I've got an issue with my Max. I think it's a bug or whatever. If I time-lapse in 360, the stabilization goes weird, like it moves sideways, which it's not supposed to do. But I only use this to shoot 360 videos when traveling. We're traveling tomorrow, so I'll be bringing that with me. All right, lights coming up. Love the Malta vids. I'm there in October. Congrats on your engagement too, of course. Oh my god, we haven't even talked about that. I'm engaged to be married now, everybody. Claps in the chat for me and Amelia. How good. Yeah, I proposed to Amelia a couple of weeks back, maybe 6 weeks ago. I no longer have a girlfriend now. Got a fiance. How fancy. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a long time coming. We've known each other for 8 years. I met her in April 2013, and then I moved over in September 2013. So, oh my god, that's coming up. Wait. anniversary, 8-year anniversary is coming up in 2 weeks. I totally forgot about that. Good to know. I bet she has forgotten too. Where will I be? Will I be here for that? Let me check my calendar real quick. Why doesn't my calendar have a reminder? Anniversary. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna make a recurring event. Repeat every year. Alert 2 days before. Sorted. Whoa. What am I gonna do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Good stuff. Oh, claps in the chat. Love it. Oh, only some of these claps come through with this interface. I guess, yeah, okay, so I've got a different chat window running now, but that's good. So many claps, I love it. What a lovely community. I also cannot see, I just realized I can't see the badges with this other interface, but that's fine. Everybody's equal in my chat. Next clip, we are at 36180. Boring gray sky. So go 36180, 46180. Shaboom. Gray. Thank you all. You're so kind to me. I'm so happy to have you all here. We got close to 30 viewers, close to 25 upvotes. Just happy days. Looking at clouds. Couple of cloud gazers. Cloud geezers. UK bents. Very nice. This is all like, I haven't changed angles, by the way. This is literally just didn't touch it for 2 days. I have plans to live stream from the roof as well, like a live session, but I'm gonna need to build a mobile setup for that, but that'll all happen. The roof on this building is massive and it's got crazy views. We can do like a sunrise stream, because I really want to give you know, other time zones the opportunity to jump in as well. Hey, if you upvote the stream, I get an animation on my screen. God, this software is cool. I wonder what I'm paying for it. Pretty decent. Like, it can't be that expensive. Maybe I've bought like a yearly subscription or something. But yeah, this stuff's really good. Cool clouds. A lot of movement. A lot of turbly werblies. Pretty much. Oh, I also have... we have used this once. This software. Should have played that when I talked about the engagement. What else is this? DJ? Yeah, got all that. Can load in extra noises and stuff. I want to auto-trigger that on certain actions. Anyways, some really nice clouds now. Alto cumulus clouds, I believe they are. The sheepy ones that are kind of like not really touching it. Wow, you can see them come in a ripple there. Hold on. Just like in the middle of the screen. There's also shadows falling across the sky. Very cool indeed. Yeah, just like look to the middle of the screen. I wish you could see my pointer, but anyways, small price to pay. Oh no, are the effects 5 times louder than me? I'm so sorry. That was a bit dramatic. My bad. This is the kind of stuff we get for doing stuff live without properly testing stuff. At least the internet here is good enough. Thought you were in Ibiza for a second. What's the vibe? Everyone, I hate saying Ibiza. I'm like, can we just say Ibiza, Ibiza, whatever. In Belgium, I feel like we never did the whole the thing. I know it's the language. I know it's the Spanish people. By the way, there's a nice halo around the sun. Don't know if you caught that. Let's go back a bit. Like, can I just say Ibiza? I don't want to be that. Ibiza. Blah, blah, blah. But if that's disrespectful, then I won't, you know? Anyways, halo comes in around here. You can see it. Right combination of light and ice particles up in the upper atmosphere. Not sure how high, but pretty high. And some great clouds. Looks like lenticular clouds. Anyone else getting that vibe? They kind of like form and stay in the same. That's I would categorize that as lenticular clouds almost. Ibiza. Ibiza. It's Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah, that halo is still there. Hello, Chico Chic. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're looking at some clouds. What a surprise. Yeah, good stuff. I wish this tarp in the bottom was dark. It's quite jarring on the eye. Yeah, really cool cloud movement here. How they like form and then almost stay static, but not really. You pronounce it like Italians. So Ibiza. 46180. Next clip would be 56180. There we go. So do you pronounce it like that? Ibiza? Ibiza. Like maybe it's just a bunch of non-Spanish people that say Ibiza and everyone's just like eye rolling. Phonetically spell out the Italian pronunciation for us, please. Viva Italia. Ibiza. I don't think Italians would say Ibiza. Ibiza. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Ibiza. That makes me very happy. Now I can go there and be like, my Spanish friend told me that that's how you say it. Great light on these clouds. Boom! Favorite camera to shoot time lapses on so far. Well, the Lumix system is fantastic. I own 2 Lumixes. I've got an S1 and an S5. And, where are they? Yeah, they're sitting there. They're just really good. They're really good at time lapse. They have such cool, they've got more features built in than Sony's, more than Canon or Nikon. I don't know Fuji and I don't know Olympus systems, but I doubt they're as good as Lumix. So specifically for time lapse, as much as I love Canon, shooting on my trusty 1D right now, the Lumix system is the best system for time lapse. It's not the best system, period. There are issues. Autofocus in video is one. Battery life is another. Colors, they're close to Canon, but not like Canon. Some nice clouds here. Preferred lenses. I mean, with time-lapse, I like having the opportunity to run and gun. And I always talk about this when people ask me that. Like, the prime lenses are sharp. The zoom lenses are sharp enough for what you need. Unless you're shooting like 8K content for whatever. Then you might look into, you know, Zeiss lenses, whatever. But my 24-105 f4 lens, the 16-35 f4 lens, very, very good. Francesco actually have 2 or 3 videos already about Lumix stuff. But as part of the Ultimate Time-Lapse course, I will be adding chapters that I will also be selling as separate courses, specifically about, for example, all the ways to shoot time lapses on a Canon system, on a Lumix system, on a Sony system. So that will be a separate product that I'll be selling, but that also might become a part of the course. I'm still figuring that out, what the smartest way to do that is. Next clip, because this is nighttime, and that's finished anyway. 6180, so we gotta go... No, that must have been last night when I realized the mistake I'd made when I was having bevies. And this is the night lapse mode, so this is what you get in night lapse versus the time lapse mode when you've limited your settings. Yeah, 50 f1.4 is a prime lens, but you know, especially for portraits. Oh my god, it's got mate, this software is incredible. I can like change that. I mean, that's great. Yeah, prime lenses are good, but you're limited, right? With a 50mm, you only have one focal length. Get you a 24 wide angle on a bridge, then zoom in tight for your next shot or something else. How are these clouds? Although, how cool, literally, is the white balance here. Interesting what the GoPro's done there. That was a plane, I assume, not a meteor or something. Not as many planes as I thought. I guess it was maybe late at night when this was getting shot. Oh, I love to see it. 28 viewers, 28 thumbs up. Thank you. Grazie, grazie. What's my watch telling me? How much is the software? The one I'm using? Pricing. Wrong website. Products. Just give me your pricing page, man. Plans. So annoying. Ooh, 16 a month. Jeez. Somebody become member so I can pay for this software. There's a free trial for 14 days. Then it's 16 a month for the standard plan. And then it's 32 a month for pro plan. If you go monthly, it's 20 a month. So that's not cheap. That is not cheap. I think, by the way, my favorite focal length is probably 35mm. So yeah. You know what they say, you know, everything good comes at a cost and this and that. Oh, the moon! Sorry, I want to rewind. I was so distracted. Ah. God, I mean, I'm glad it was cloudy because I would have kicked myself otherwise if I missed shooting that nice lineup of that city cluster with the moon right above it. And I remember, oh, look, there it is. Oh, that would have been cool. I wonder at what stage we are. Oh, just with that crane. Could have gone on the roof and shot a nice little fake crane moon hanging shot. So I've got a similar shot with a moon from a few nights ago. And then it's set much more to the right. So this is quite interesting. As with Cloud Palace 1.0, where after a few months I knew exactly where everything would rise and set and how fast stuff moved. I'm a newbie here now, so I can restart all that knowledge gathering, figuring out where the lineups are, etc. 2 days to full moon. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me check my planning app. Anyone else PhotoPills users? When's the moon? Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, 2 days. How good. Good clip. Low cloud, high cloud. Pete Jobson. 35mm. Good. I'm really enjoying this discovering all this software, all these options. Heaps of settings here. Clouds are banging. Shockers. That's a cool thumbnail or like a cool profile photo, Tim. Very nice. And so I can favorite comments and I've got a separate tab. I can search for comments as well. Wow. Wow. Bring all to front. Windows. Overlays. Program. And yeah, I can interview people and have like news graphics and stuff on there. We can do an interview series. Pete's got a good interview series idea. Anywho's, about time for the next clip. 30 viewers, 30 upvotes. Love it. Jesse Kaufman says, wow. Wow. I love that we're all discovering this new software together and it's kind of going all right. 6181. Is there a... Hold on, which one was that? Boom, next clip. See that wipe transition as well? Nice. What's the most amount of beers I can drink before going to the gym is a bad idea. I started streaming 50 minutes ago and I'm about to finish that first beer. So you go through, like your body metabolizes all that within an hour, like one beer, right? So technically at this pace, I can drink as many beers as I want. Have I ever tried to calculate the speed of the clouds moving? No, but I'm constantly thinking about that. And I'm also constantly trying to figure out how high and how far away mostly they are. Because in our mind, we think the clouds are like within reach, but often they're so much further away. And as much as I look at clouds, what I'm thinking about when I'm looking at them is, yeah, speed of movement, distance, size, weight. Clouds are heavy. The average cloud weighs, somebody Google it for me, quite a lot. I forget the number, but I shot a video about that for Tom Carroll's Science Facts, upcoming Science Facts video. And clouds are heavy, boys, because they're full of moisture. They're moist. Moist. Not a bad sunrise. Not a great sunrise. You didn't know there's a limit on beers? Yeah, fair enough. Just don't want to injure myself, you know? Arrive at the gym, pissed drunk. Give me that plate. Oh, I can do that. No, you can't. I can push that. No, you can't. Breaks a leg. Damn it. Yeah, nice glow here on that building. That's good to know. So this building in the middle here, the one with the golden glow on it, it's getting one extra window per day almost. So that's going to be finished within, I don't know, soon. And I've been shooting that every morning, and we'll get to that footage in a bit, the construction stuff. But yeah, that's going to be a fun time lapse. Would love to see this view on a Cinestill as a time lapse. Very expensive venture, would look very nice. What's Cinestill? Googling that. Photographic film for still cameras. Oh. So like large format? Who's got Cinestill kit? ISO 813. I found my mom's old analog camera, by the way, and I'm getting into analog photography now. But I need to fix it because the shutter keeps exposing unless you power it down. Night lights on Cinestill as a time lapse. Probably can't do it with only 36 shots per roll. I mean, 36 shots would give you a second and a half of footage. We can do something with that. But yeah, ideally you have a couple more. I've got lots for Cinestill. Interesting. I missed the majority of the clouds today because I was googling dumb stuff. No, it's not dumb stuff. Cinestill. Nice clouds here. Nice. Couple of layers. Love it. So yeah, you look, talking about distance and speed and height and stuff of clouds. I'm looking at the city and I'm trying to figure out what's influencing the clouds and where are they. Like, I think from your line of view, what is right above it is actually quite different from what you think it would be. Does that even make sense? Portra 400. Very good, very nice. This old cam I've got, where is it? It's one of them drawers. I'll grab it actually. I wanted to bring it in for a service, hence the post-it note on there, but I haven't done it yet. We'll try and take a photo of the stream setup so that when I get it developed, you're all in it. A little analog family, how good. The number's off, 32 viewers, 31 thumbs up on this video, so please fix that because I cannot deal with that. It's a good way of getting upvotes. Thumbs up. What's in the back? What is that? Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's my microphone. Because it's so tiny, I couldn't see it. I thought, like, what's hanging on the wall over there? Nothing's hanging on the wall, Maddie. Hello. No need to apologize. Hey, 33 upvotes. We gotta find 3 viewers now. Because it's... Oh, whoa, 2735? Anyways, doesn't matter. Analog family, Familog? Surely someone's done that. Is there a next clip? There should be more clips. Also, I just realized this is all GoPro stuff, so it's like 4K and it plays back easily, but the other stuff is like 6K footage. So I don't know if that's going to play. We might have to find that out live. 26181 is my current file. Last GoPro clip. Same clouds, earlier today. I stopped recording this about an hour before we went live today, so it's pretty much pretty current, pretty relevant. See you, Tim. Have a good weekend, man. Nice clouds, very grey. Atahar. I wonder if I can reply, like type a reply. Is that a thing? Boom. That's the software that I'm using. I should get an affiliate link for that. How many of you, do any of you guys stream, by the way? Anyone else? Slurp, slurp. It's the sound of the little air hole. That didn't make the noise it did earlier. That's annoying. Despite it being grey, it's still beautiful, isn't it? I can look at this shit for hours, which is exactly what we're doing. Or you do Super 64 speedruns? When do you stream? I'll watch that. I love speedruns. Wait, have we talked about summoning salt before? I don't think you can put your link in there, but yeah, DM me your Twitch channel on Instagram or something. Keen to watch it. Yeah, I love speedrun videos. You used Ecamm Live to use a Canon 5D as a webcam. Interesting. It's got infinite features. I've actually used it to screen record some tutorials as well. Yeah, Summoning Salt's all-time legend, isn't he? Yeah, I'm really happy with this software. And I can now favorite this so that next time someone asks, I can just pin that. Cool. Richie, have a bloody good one, mate. Stay sane in lockdown. As a goodbye to you, we have this beautiful cloud kind of like evaporating. It looks like a mothership. How cool is that? I've never seen this before. I have never seen that kind of rolling off the edge. You see how this edge forms here? And then it just seems to like shrink and evaporate? Literally, I've never seen that. This is cool. That one's for you, Richie. That's great. I use the GoPro because of the simplicity, yeah. So the only reason I shoot time lapses on the GoPro is so I can play them back on stream. The high quality shots, I'll also play back, and we can edit some later, but it's just the simplicity for the screen. I've got a plug and play file I can play back, show you all, have a good time, have a hang. Hey Marina, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Marina in the chat. We're just looking at some clouds. So this is right before I started streaming. This was the last frame we saw. This is one of my favorite types of comments to get. Seriously, thank you. I have, what else do I have? I've got some more clips to show you. I really want to go to the USA during storm season. I might be going to LA in October. That might be happening. But with, you know, current goings on, it's maybe not happening. Whee! That's so stupid, I love it. So I'm gonna grab another drink, use the loo, be back in a sec. We can talk about this camera then. My mom's old Fuji. So I lied earlier that I said I don't have experience with Fuji cameras. I actually do have experience with Fuji cameras. Anyways, let me see if I can trigger the lobby screen. Oh, there it is. Be right back. Thanks for all the love always on that video. Everybody really seems to enjoy that. I'm gonna update that. I'm gonna make a new one, but I'm not sure where I put the original source files, or like the original edit. Oh my god, we got a downvote. It does show me that we have downvotes. We got a salty boy somewhere around. Anyways, yeah, I'd love to go to Yosemite. Cool. So, what was I talking about? Beer. Click. Oh, snap. This camera, I was gonna shoot a photo of all y'all. What does it say on it? So when I was gonna bring it in, it says new batteries plus film is in. Flash doesn't seem to work. Aperture stays open too long. Only closes when you close the lens, and then it winds the film. And then my contact details. I had to gaff tape the bottom. It's lost some bits. You ready? 1, 2, focus baby. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, that's not good, eh? Hope they can fix it. How nice is that to have like a family, your old family's camera? There was an old roll in there that I had developed, and like half of them were crap because of this shutter issue, or like the thing issue, but some of them are on there, and there's a photo of my grandpa on there, some photos of my late grandma on there as well. So that's very special. Very happy with that. Just got to get it fixed. I read this comment. Recently started shooting on a Nikon F3 gifted to me by a partner at work and love getting the negatives back. I read it as I love getting negative feedback. I was like, strange. How's this feel? I mean, bloody hell. So I changed lenses, which is probably the main difference here. I changed to the 24 1.4 lens for my filming instead of the pancake 40mm lens that I was using. So get a bit more shallow depth of field, a bit nicer look. I think I'm shooting at f1.8 now, which is nice. Now I want to see how I can show you this other footage that I have. Can remove that. Can go here. Pop that on the side. Just that. Render. So I've got some files. They're all quite short, so I'll just put them on loop. But yeah, let's give it a crack. Let's see if this software can handle 6K files. Sunset City top. Pretty smooth. Where am I though? Here I am. Hello. And it shows the whole aspect. That's great. How good. Okay, so this is shot on the Lumix. And sorry, that was very loud. Put myself there. I've straightened it, as you can see, because those buildings are straight. I mean, it's a bit slant in the middle maybe. And then I color graded this using my time-lapse presets. Quite an extreme grade, but I was just kind of pushing boundaries to see what it did. And this preset kind of drops the blues a bit in brightness or in luminance, and which makes it a little bit more saturated. Gives you a nice little glow. And so this was the first sunset that I shot from our new place. Not bad. This building in the middle, called Principal Tower, has a lighting installation. Loving this grade, by the way. And every now and then it goes, I don't know, all these LEDs go off on the side, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I can change this to loop video. Boom, so we can keep looking at it. Yeah, I quite like it. Quite like it. Not bad. Could show you the straight out of camera, what that looked like. Having a Camden Pale Ale, by the way, another London bevy. this. Oops, wrong buttons. Ooh, everything's lagging. God, I really wish this didn't show me the downvotes. That's so mean. That's that. Scenes can go down here. This can go. Why isn't this filling the screen? Okay, there we go. So, how do I share my screen? Stop looping this. I think it's because it's the 6K file that it is kind of... It is kind of lagging a bit. That was a loud truck outside. I know, right? Who downvotes? So weird. This is a thumbnail, or... Oh yeah, I use this as the thumbnail for the stream. I made that grade even more extreme. And you see a little bit of artifacting because of how far I pushed it. But it's kind of a cool look. I actually don't mind it. It makes it look kind of like a render almost. And I'll show you the before and after. If my computer wants to. So yeah, that's using the presets that I've made that are part of the Ultimate Time-lapse course as well. I like that. I like that style, that genre, whatever this looks like. Just pushing it, you know, pushing it hard. This is the golden hour look, or the first two of the set, and I'll be adding more to the set later. But yeah, pretty wild how far you can push raw files and get just something totally different. Like, look at the... is this going to zoom in or not? I think we're pushing the system a bit much now. There we go. Yeah, look at the color difference in those clouds. I just made that up. That's not actually there. I just made that up. How bloody good. And yeah, these are the artifacts I talk about. So the edge of this cloud is quite sharp because of how I manipulated the blues behind it, but it makes it kind of cool. Also, I love this little wave here. How nice is that? David Yateman knows about the presets. He bought them. How fantastic. And yeah, the video I shot today, one of the 5 videos I shot for the course, I color grade a Holy Grail sequence like within a few clicks, and then with a plugin, you don't have to leave Lightroom, which is pretty fun. Oh yeah, that storm shot. Remember that GoPro clip of the storm? That's what it looked like on the big camera. Oh no, wrong button. Again, graded slightly differently. Like green is not actually there. There we go, that's better. It's made it a bit dramatic. Very nice. Straighten it all out as well. Yeah, Lightroom's not running too well. So let's close that. And let's go back to what we were doing. What were we doing? We were doing reviewing stuff. There we go. Boom. How's that? So we've seen that on the GoPro earlier. This is shot on the Lumix with auto exposure changing on. As you can tell, the brightness fluctuates gradually though, because it's smart. It ups the brightness around here just a bit, which you can easily counteract with keyframes. But yeah, I mean, what a freaking sequence. Again, I've got a lot of nice stormy skies now in London. Like, way more than I thought I would have. Definitely a little bit choppy, a little bit laggy, but that makes sense. It's a big file, and yeah, I think I just took the camera in just so contrasty and nice. I love watching this. I can watch that forever. Okay, so yeah, I hit pause and it's still playing. So there's a big delay there. What else? I'm just gonna keep going down the files, and then I want to show you the course and then the construction time lapses. Moon set? No, not yet. Oh, we can show that. This is the second clip of 2 clips. And you can see the amount of planes coming through. despite it playing back quite laggily. Laggily? It's not a word, is it? Or is it? Who knows? Let's bring my chat back here. Heaps of planes. I shot this on a 20-second interval, but if this was oh, it's not supposed to reset because I got the moon setting all the way, like there. So, lesson learned for next stream, I'll make proxy files out of these so it plays back a little bit better. At least we're not trying to video capture the screen while we're playing these files, because that would be very slow. Anyways, I love this cluster of cranes here. It's one of the next build sites that I'm filming every day, or shooting every day. This was a nice sequence. I was on the roof then, predicted a nice sunset. Set up a camera on the balcony, went up to the roof to shoot the other angle. You can see the moon on the left, just on the edge of the clouds, cruising through. This is the same preset as the previous one, that look. I'm just gonna pause it and let the image catch up because software's lagging. Beautiful, beautiful colors, just pastel vibes with the moon shooting through. How nice is that? How nice is that? And then into nighttime, and then it stopped. I think the sequence was finished. I spotted the moon. I was like, boom, next shot. And that's the shot you just saw. Next up. Oh, wrong button. This is the sunset I was shooting. Oh, this is the loops version. How nice is that, though? Oh, have I not rendered that? Maybe, this is also just the JPEGs, not the, Okay, so I haven't rendered the raw sequence yet. But, like, hello, beautiful, what a nice sky, so much color happening. Had another cloud theory session on Instagram then, when I was doing that. Oh, good. Yeah, love that. Alright, I would like to do a thing. Let me go on my list real quick. That's done, that's done. I want to show you my course real quick. And then I'm going to show you some really cool, construction time lapses, handheld construction time lapses. So, this all has to move again. Yeah. And now I can play this scene. Okay, cool. So this is the landing page that I made for it. She's all animated and stuff. I'm not a website maker, obviously, but I am happy with how this looks. So the Ultimate Time-Lapse course is currently in the pre-sale deal stage still. That is because I haven't finished all the videos, but I've finished 56 videos out of the minimum 75. It's going to be much more than 75, but that's what I know for a fact is going to be there. So pre-production is covered, how to plan, how to predict the right circumstances, conditions, how to read the sky, clouds, shooting fundamentals, just basic, easy stuff, and then advanced shooting as well, obviously with astrophotography, hyperlapse photography, holy grail time-lapse. I made up this icon, by the way, hyperlapse photography, a camera and 2 arrows. Thoughts? I think that works. Motion control time-lapse is a whole other chapter. You get hundreds of RAW and JPEG files and so much more. Exclusive tutorial videos. These videos aren't found anywhere else. You also get my ebook if you want to read instead of watch. You also get the presets that I was just chatting about and the LUTs. The presets have been turned into LUTs. If you shoot video next to time lapses, you can have the same look for them. It's a platform. It's an app. You can go in a browser or in the app, so you can look at it on your smartphone in this really cool app as well. This is some of the stuff that you'll learn, you know, Holy Grail, sunsets, astro, making boomerangs and stuff, hyperlapses, all that jazz. A little bit about me. I've got these animated FAQ thingies here, which I also really like. So you don't need expensive software. I actually cover free and paid software in this because I don't want to I don't want people to have to buy software. So everything you can make that with free software as well. What else do you get? You get a 10% discount code for LR Time-lapse, which is very special, very unique, because Gunther doesn't do discounts often. So that's cool. You get the time-lapse, you get the Pro Time-lapse template, which is a post-haste file management thing that is really efficient. And if you bought my ebook within the last 6 months, you get that refunded. Some testimonials, very good stuff. And if you buy it now, you can save $50, which is great. It's priced at $2.99 right now. I think I might up it in the future. So if you're thinking of buying it, you buy it now because you will have the best deal possible. Like, it's only going to get more expensive. I'm going to crank that here in the comments, and then we're going to pin that. The post-haste template is in the course. You should have it should have granted access in your overview of like what you have. So you buy the bundle and then you get access granted to all these products, and one of those products is that. Oh, I actually can't pin that comment. Anyways, that's that. The way it looks from the user's point of view. Let me change views here again. I love seeing that. Already got it. Much appreciated. The way you use the platform, where is it? Preview. This is what it looks like, and I'm zhuzhing this up still. Become a master of time-lapse. So I can track your progress. I can see how many lessons you've done, where you are, etc. There's all these chapters. There's a lot of chapters, a lot of videos. It goes into detail, even like how to offload your photos. And then you get a video, a quick little video, this one about boom. Speaking of Pro Time-lapse template, you can download that in this video, or you can get that in the other bit as well. But everything has written instructions, everything's in the ebook, everything has
loading
its
your
own
footage
video.
from your memory card
change the
to
playback
your
speed
hard
of these
drive.
videos,
What is the
quality,
best way?
etc.
You can
I'm honestly over the moon with how this platform
plug
works.
in your
It's
camera.
really freaking cool. It's the best thing I've made, literally. And today I shot and edited, and I need to add a dot here. I made a video about plugins, and I'll keep adding to that as well.
reducing
So
noise.
all
I
that.
spoke about this in the
This is
Astro
shot in the
chapter.
new
Most
office.
Astro sequences are
Let's
quite noisy
mute
because
that. But yeah, this is an overview of a tutorial where I talk about how to reduce noise in your Astro clips. It's great, honestly. It's a fantastic course, if I may say so myself. The feedback so far has been amazing. And I literally just cover everything I know. Here's the before and after of the noise. I'm not sure if that's showing well. But yeah, an insane amount of noise in that clip. And then with the reduced noise plugin that I explained in this tutorial, it reduces the noise. What a surprise. Anyways, I'm bad at promoting myself, but I wanted to show you what this looks like, what the platform's like. Oh, and then the app as well, because I don't think most people know about the app. The app that you could download gets you access to all the products that you get. So tap that, and then you can go through the chapters, or you can just get started. How good's that? Fantastic platform. That's why I spend so much money on it. It costs me about $2,000 to just run this platform for a year. So I've invested in it to make this the best possible experience and the best possible educational experience for you, pretty much. So I see Paul McCarthy's here. Thank you so much, mate. You big support. Love your views. And yeah, once you buy it, it's access forever. I don't like rental subscription stuff. I'm thinking of doing like creating a sort of extremely high-end price point. Like, say I make a product that is like a mentor, like not a mentorship, but like a guidance thing. It would be more like a coaching, I guess. That's maybe a subscription model for later. But for now, yeah, one price, one purchase, lifetime access to that course. I'm gonna keep adding content in there. So, as I said, if you want to get it, I will eventually stop this pre-sale. Not sure when, but it's the best price it's ever gonna be right now. And that's my promo for the Ultimate Time-lapse course. Now, I want to show you this video that I've made that is going live on Tuesday. And also I want to talk real quick about, because a lot of you are members, obviously, to the channel, and you usually get early access to videos, but that actually negatively affects my channel, I've noticed, because I get like between 30, 50, or 60 views from members before the video goes live. But I actually need you all to watch those videos when they go live, because performance recently, because of the season, but also the performance has gone down, the views have gone down, and that's bad because it doesn't boost your video to the rest of the algorithm, so, or the rest of the platform. So I'm thinking of stopping doing the early access to content and maybe giving early access to content just in the live streams if that's relevant. Because yeah, the views are low. Like I've got 64,000 subscribers and my last video barely hit 1,000 views. And I was just like, this is so frustrating. I've been doing this for years. I've been working on my thumbnails, working on the SEO and the tags and stuff. And I'm not whinging about it. I'm just saying it's kind of disheartening and it's annoying that it's like, you know, on Instagram, the platform changes and you're just doing you and you're just trying to reach your audience, but you can't for reasons. Am I lagging? Lag daddy. Jesse Kaufman, early access is great, but if it hurts you, make us wait. Did you intend to make that rhyme? Fantastic. Well done. Let's, I guess I can just play. Yeah, I should do some YouTube shorts, but what should I make YouTube shorts wise? Like, what to do? I guess I can show you parts of the video I made and just kind of skim through. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back to another video. In case you don't know who I am, man. My name is Vandeputte. Is that loud? Doesn't feel loud. That was horrible, but you know what? Doesn't really matter, does it? Does anything matter? This is cool. Maybe. This is a premiere. I've got some good news today. Next week. Got some great news today. Got some bad news today. So this is the setup right now that you're seeing. I just have this light on the left. It's now on the right. Didn't see you there. Yeah, it doesn't get more obvious than that, eh? Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Well, stupid. This light here on the left is now on the right, and the microphone's changed back from the shotgun to the Rode NT-USB Mini. So in this video, I shoot. Welcome to the new balcony, by the way. New balcony, bad one. Now, how do I set up my camera to shoot a photo that has the same exposure for every morning, which is always different? Well, I've just taken the easy road. I'm one step up from shooting in auto mode. I'm shooting in P mode or program mode, where you let the camera decide most of the settings, not all the settings. So P mode, auto ISO, image stabilizer on the lens, 200mm, and a single focal point that is a bit loud. Sorry about that. I'm using to point at the corner of buildings or cranes or the top of a church spire or tower, so that I can have at least something semi-resembling a steady shot. So this is pretty much what my morning looks like. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 build sites here now in the new flat, and the way I shoot them is like this. I'm shooting a photo every morning. Make sure I'm in the same spot. I have this thing here lined up to know where I should stand, and then I go from the exact same spot, and I shoot and I point. Click. The focal point on like next shot on that crane ball, whatever that is, tower church. Well, I mixed up some Dutch and English words there. That church spire ball is where I focus point, a single focus point, so I can line it up. And these buildings are the buildings you saw in my story earlier today on my Instagram. Move all this. Where is it? Oh, is that? Oh, I lost it. Oh, yeah, there it is. I'll just show you in the file. It's easier. Line it up. Then click. Another click. This building here on the right, all those windows are going up. That's going to be a really cool shot. Next shot. Line it up. Click. This crane, I'm not sure what it's building, but it'll come into view eventually, maybe. And finally, this one, line up with the church there. Boom. This site is going to be great. So many cranes, so much activity. And that's the Nine Elms district, I think, behind it on the left, which is really far away. But yeah, this lineup is cool. And that stone tower is Shoreditch Town Hall, I believe, for reference, if anyone's interested. Now, let's go to the review bit. way. Stabilize.
Kind of steadily or kind of stable.
And show how the warp stabilizer
yeah,
doesn't
do a
work.
great job. So the first step is to apply the warp
Meta.
stabilizer, which you can.
So yeah, I go through like how the warp stabilizer doesn't do a good job, and how you can make it better.
Dimension. There's different.
And let's just play the actual renders as opposed to this clip, because that'll be a little bit easier to work with. Now I just gotta find these files. Renders. See you, Pete Jobson. Where are my renders at? Okay. Got all the files. That's straight out of camera, so that's unstabilized. But look at those towers go up, right? Anyways, I'll show you the stabilized clip. I think I did a pretty good job. Why isn't that looping again anymore? Loop video. Yeah, so much to see here. Obviously, those concrete pillars, those towers going up right here. They look really cool. But look at the trees. Look at how the trees just come into full bloom, or whatever you call it. I really love that. And nothing else really changes. There's a couple of parallax movements in there because I didn't shoot it from the exact same spot. But yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So this is shot over 121 days, which is a third of the year. So it makes sense that we're seeing a bit of seasonal change. Oh, I'm lagging. And then I have, oh, it's not pausing anymore, that's annoying. I have another clip. I wonder, I'm going to try something. It might crash the software. I wonder if I can just drag and drop clips on this player instead. Ah, it works. That's great. That makes my life a lot easier. And yeah, here as well, we have this building. Let me just pause it. This lift shaft here on the external of that building. All these glass windows have gone up. This has disappeared in like a few days. The other clips are good as well, but hey Arjen, how are you? Fijne vrijdag. Groningen, the far north, if I'm not mistaken. And once again, let me move. Look down. Look at these trees. How they go. How they just come into summer. They just like, it's like a broccoli explosion. I say in the video, like if I'd known how cool the trees would look, I would have framed them up more, obviously. But yeah, I'm shooting some of the trees, so we'll see them go in reverse of the new clips that I started shooting now. So yeah, that's a project, one of my longest time-lapse projects, and it's a handheld shot a day. So that's that. I'm not sure what else I've got for you today. And I'm also a bit conscious of my time because I still like to go do some exercise today because we're traveling tomorrow morning, and I have to print my boarding passes, and I have to pack all of my stuff and prep all that, and a bunch more stuff that I won't bother you with. But yeah, how's everyone feeling? This was a very fun stream, an intro stream, back into it. The idea is obviously lots of streams on a set schedule, but I will be traveling for almost a full month with a little gap in between, and maybe longer actually. So I'm in Spain for the next 10 days, then I'll be back for maybe 6 days or something, or 8 days, and then I'm going to Belgium for a wedding. I'm a best man at my old high school or childhood best friends. I'm best man at his wedding, so that's cool. I'll be in Belgium for 2 weeks. I'll see my family for the first time in a year, which is obviously fantastic. And after that, I might be going to LA for a conference, but that's not confirmed yet, and that's all obviously COVID dependent. Then there might be some other travel to Italy, maybe for a tourism campaign. So it's all kind of coming back. And then there's a hyperlapse project that is also still a maybe in 3 different cities: London, Dublin, and Amsterdam, maybe. So Fingers crossed I survive all that. The thing I'm trying to say here is like I really want to stream more. Now we're back and we're settled and this and that, but you know, it's tricky when you're traveling like that. No worries, Aryan, at all. So yeah, I thought I'd give you all an update. Just want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you to everyone checking out the time-lapse course. It's been a hectic period, but it's been fun. I'm very happy to be settled in this new wonderful flat. And yeah, looking forward to relaxing over the next 10 days in Spain, Ibiza, as the Italians and the Spanish say, apparently. So yeah, I think I might actually leave it at that. Just an hour and a half stream, that's feasible, that's manageable. My back's killing me as well from all this standing up and chatting. Might leave it at that. Everybody drop your ats in the chat. As per usual, I am Matt Joes on Instagram. We can connect. We can be the billowy boy bunch. I meant to say bunch, not brunch. I'll finish on this comment. Our previous flat has the same cladding, exterior cladding as the Grenfell Tower, which obviously is a building that went up in flames a bit over 4 years ago, in which dozens and dozens of people died. And so our old building, along with thousands of other buildings in the UK, are covered in flammable material, which has potentially lethal consequences if they do go up in flames. It reduces the safety of each flat to very low. Even though they're all built in their own boxes and they should be fire safe, the way that exterior cladding affects that makes the whole building non-fire safe. So they are taking off the exterior of the building, replacing all that cladding, putting the walls back on. It's going to be covered in scaffolding and white plastic mesh netting, so we won't have a view. And they're going to angle grind all the walls off because it's a copper-cladded building. So that's going to go for about a year to a year and a half, we've been told. So we decided to move. We only spent 10 months there, sadly. But now we found this fantastic flat, which is a lot more expensive, but also quality of life here is a little bit better. It's a nicer area. It's a nicer flat. It's got a gym downstairs. It's got a cinema downstairs, which is mind-blowing. And we're back in Shoreditch, which is a really fun area to live in. And that's why we moved. And I'm excited to be in this new flat. I'll miss the old one because we just had some of the best times there. But now we live in a fire-safe building, and we won't have any scaffolding going up anytime soon. So that's the reason. That's the reason we moved. That's pretty much that. Would we go back to Australia to live? That was always the plan, but we're now at a point where like, we'll see how we go. We don't have long-term plans at the minute, so I don't know. It's up in the air. See how the world works. Currently, no desire to go to Australia with the way they're handling COVID, obviously. Cool stuff. All right, everybody, have a fantastic Friday. Connect with each other on the gram, hang out, blah blah blah. And I won't see you next week because I'll be in Ibiza then celebrating 2 30th birthdays, but I will be back. Let's have a quick look. Probably the next stream possibility would be 3rd of September. I'll put it in the calendar right now. Stream ? So only 2 weeks away, which was kind of the usual schedule. So depending on that Time-lapse job, if that comes in, I won't be able to stream then. But yeah, fingers crossed it comes in. Fingers crossed we won't stream, because that means a nice job. Anywho's, all right, I'm going to try and finish this stream. How do I... New software, we're all finding it out, right? End stream here. All right, that'll be it. Bye, y'all. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye, bye, bye.